I'm Sally. God has blessed me with 4 children. Jared is my firstborn, Jamie is my girl, and the third son is Javen, and the youngest one is Jason. And Jared is now married to Lydia, and Jamie just got married to Joseph, and also Javen also got married to Ginny. They're both now in US expecting their first baby. God also blessed me with a granddaughter. Natalie is the joy of the family, and now she is also expecting her sibling. My journey as a single mother started 21 years ago. A fatal accident just took my husband suddenly away from us. It's a shock. I have 2 choices. Either I get angry with God and turn away from Him, or I turn to Him and know that He's only my strength and my shoulder to cry on. So it's challenging to walk 4 children through. But God is faithful. And the 21 years is my best year that I walk with God and to know Him. The moment the accident happened, immediately God sent people to the hospital. That is where I see the beginning of God's community. The funeral is like the mini church. They conduct from A to Z, helping me to get the casket, get the undertaker coming in to set up everything, and even go all the way to help me through for the sea burial of my husband. So that is where I really see the beginning of the community that rally around me. I remember Javen, when the father passed on, he was just 8 years old. And every night he came to my room and said, "Why God so unfair? Why God give me father for 8 years, not 21 years? I know I cannot wear pants. I'm just a woman." So I pray, I said, "God, you send spiritual father. You send father figureheads into the children's life," because I have 3 sons. And I pray for good friends for each one of them. And true enough, immediately God sent David Lim. To David, I get to know Peggy and Kawi, who is such a pillar of strength in helping me to raise up teenage, and they impart good parenting knowledge and skill to me. When it comes to Jason's time, and this time God sent none other than Pastor Chris and Stella. So much so that they coin a phrase, they are the weekend parents to Jason. Stella has the firmness that sometimes I lack of. And so every weekend, Jason and Sean will sit at the feet of Stella and do homework and do revision. As the children grow older, they need like an older brother or a mentor, like Jared. Uncle Jeet come into his life and give him a lot of guidance on career, on how to be from a boy to a man. And every time their birthday, he's so generous and buy things that they like, which sometimes I find that I can't afford it. Today I look back, I made the right choice. I never turned away from God. 1 week after my husband passed on, gave me a vision. In the vision, I saw he's a shepherd, and I saw there's a mother's sheep following him. Immediately, I count. There's 4 sheep also follow the mother sheep. And God also let me see that in his arm, he also carry a sleeping sheep, and I know that is my husband. So with that assurance, that vision, it anchored me. After 11 years of my late husband passing away, I took Gemini to Rome for a holiday. When we were visiting a museum, the Lord just impressed upon my heart to look at a copper sculpture near to the window. And I walked over there in obedience. The moment I looked at the sculpture, I really feel so touched and so amazed that God again showed up. And it was a shepherd with a sleeping sheep in his arm, and behind him, immediately I look, I make sure I see there is a mother sheep and a cow. Yes, there was 4 little lambs follow the mother sheep and follow the shepherd. I almost in tears that God is so faithful, and God reminded me that He will be with us in the future, and also assured me that my husband is in His arms, that one day we will meet again in heaven.